Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. I just recently got into the Beatles, and that made me want to learn more about Paul McCartney. And your most requested song was maybe I'm Amazed. So here we are. But before we dig into it, I want to give a quick word of thanks and excitement for the sponsor of today's video, Bombas. I am truly 100% amazed by these clogs. I'm not a clog person, you guys. I'm a sock person, and Bombas makes the best socks of any brand out there. I have at least 10 different styles by them, and every single sock in every style is the best of that style that I've ever had. They're amazing socks. However, with clogs, I've never loved clogs. I always thought that they were like kind of heavy, clunky, awkward, slippery. I didn't like clogs. These clogs, the Friday clog by Bombas, this has changed my mind. Within 2 days of receiving it, I liked it so much that I bought another pair for my husband. This shoe is cushy. It kind of feels like memory foam, but it's not heavy, and it's waterproof but not slippery. It seriously feels like you're walking on a cloud. I also love the protection and the ventilation of this and the convenience because I wear my socks around my house all day long. And I hate taking my socks off to put shoes on. So I just slip into these clogs and then I go outside and I get the mail or I go water my plants. And I don't have to worry about cactuses, which are a major hazard in Arizona. I know I had a cactus needle embedded in my foot for like 2 weeks at one point because I was wearing flip-flops. Not protective clogs. I am obsessed. Did I say that again? Obsessed with these. Also, I love that I can water my plants and my socks aren't getting wet. It's just super, super convenient and super cozy. But all of the Bombas products don't just feel amazing. They also do amazing things for our communities. For every item you buy, Bombas makes a donation. One item bought equals one item donated. And Bombas specifically makes the number 1, 2, and 3 most requested items by homeless shelters, which are socks, underwear, and t-shirts, and donates those. To date, over 200 million essential clothing items have been donated. So you can both feel good and do good with Bombas, knowing your purchase is doing some real good. And may I recommend upgrading your footwear? I love these. I think you're going to love them too. New customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/charismatic and use code charismatic20 at checkout. Now, let's listen to some amazing music to match our amazing footwear.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time. And maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Baby, I'm amazed the way you pulled me out of time. You hung me on the line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, and maybe you're the only woman who can ever help me. Maybe won't you help me to understand?
Oh my God. I recognize this song. I don't know where I've heard it before, but I've heard it somewhere. Obviously not like with really great headphones on, uh, analyzing it. I just like have tears in my eyes. It's so beautiful. Like, wow. I don't think that's just hormones, you guys. It's so beautiful. We're gonna go back to the beginning and analyze lots of bits, but like we just have to start out from this point of, oh my gosh, this moves me. And it's so vocally expressive, but the words and the feeling, it just wow. fascinated by the chord progression.
Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Maybe I'm amazed.
And so there's several things that I find so interesting. One is the introduction in the piano makes you think that we're going to end up in a different key, and instead it like lifts, it transforms out of that key to a different one. And that's right when he starts in with a vocal line. It's unexpected. It feels like this sudden moment of development of like a new chapter of a journey. Um, the vocal feels so direct, but the words are so tender at the same time. It just feels honest and raw and like a confession that couldn't help but be made. And then I also love this rolling up in the bass line that we just stopped afterwards. The way that ba 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 boo boo moment, it almost feels like I'm like rolling up in a yoga stance, right? Or a very slow roll where everything suddenly is aligned and clear. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the beginning one more time. I think this is going to become my new favorite song. Come on. Do we play? Do we play? Okay, here we go.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you.
Such an awesome chromatic rise there.
You pulled me out of time. You hung me on the line.
He has a really great rattle.
I'm amazed at the way I really need you.
It's his voice combines strength and body with tenderness, and it's just dripping with expression. Like this is bravery in a voice.
Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand.
I really want to know what his voice sounds like today, because that kind of rasp, it feels like it's got more pressure behind it. That's the kind where I would start to raise my eyebrows and go, how does he feel after that? But there's another kind of rasp that I hear in here. I think it sounds like an arytenoid rattle to me at times, though I can't be totally sure without seeing down his throat with a camera. But I hear all of these different types of distortion he's doing, and I just think, like, how's that going? How's his vocal technique today? Did it last the ages? I don't know. You guys tell me.
Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand.
Okay, I know I'm pausing it so much, but I love the way he pulls his voice back on that he doesn't really understand, in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. I think this happened right as the Beatles were breaking up, and he wrote it for his wife as like, she became the solid, steady center, like the lighthouse for him at this point. And oh my word, like you can hear him just dripping with confusion but love at the same time. Also, is this their child? Because I totally get that too. Like everything in the world can be going crazy, but the family, if you have a family that's loving and together, that can be the most centering thing on the planet.
Really understand.
Wow.
Maybe I'm a man,
The piano there too.
the only woman who can ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand?
That's the part that really broke me the first time I heard this. It was he had so much like grief and tension and almost to the point where it sounded like the vocal folds were shredding, right? But then he pulls it back again at the bottom, and you feel this tenderness, and then he goes ooh in the falsetto. He like flips up there, and that beauty to me was like it just sounded like a soul that overcame and let go of something, that had the ability to spread their wings again. It's just so gorgeous. Ugh. And they said, "Baby, won't you help me understand?" Oh my gosh, you guys. This is also really personal because of all kinds of things happening, but I just want to say I was having a really tough time. It was like a couple days ago, and Kirk, my husband, he came into the room and he just said, I don't want to just, I'm not just your husband. I'm your best friend here too. And the way he said that to me, it was like this, where I didn't just feel loved and wanted, but I also felt understood. And I it's beautiful. Love is so beautiful. Good husband.
Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man.
Gosh, I love my kids too. All of these images are hitting me. This is so amazing. Sometimes I feel like music arrives just when I need to hear it, and this is the song I needed today. I love all of the images of kiddos. I don't know how many kids are kiddos. The baby looks different than the young, so I don't know, but it reminds me so much of my 11-month-old now and my 3.5-year-old, and how that along with Kirk is just, it guides my life. It's so beautiful. And then we all together just love music and explore it. And it's a really, really, really freaking beautiful life, you guys. It's gorgeous. All this said, let's I want to talk about, there was a piano part right here that I've been meaning to say something about a few times now.
Man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand.
It's so bluesy and it's also discordant at the same time. It's bringing more tension into the sound, both with like a sort of jabby rhythm, but also with some chromaticism, some half steps in there that are just adding to that harmonic tension. I think it's interesting that it has silence around it too. It feels almost like a stab somehow, like an inner stab. And then his response in the lyrics afterwards is how he's chosen to overcome that.
Really understand. Maybe I'm a man, or maybe you're the only woman that ever helped me. Maybe won't you help me to understand?
Oh my oh boy. I don't think there's ever been a moment of falsetto that was so good. Well, there is an Ian Gillian. He also had falsetto that made me weep. Okay, now I have like two times. It's so gorgeous. It's the perfect expression, perfect use of the expression of falsetto.
Maybe won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing the song. Right me when I'm wrong.
I love that line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. It is 100% true that the people in a singer's life help them sing their song. There's no doubt about it. The people in every day today, they come through in your voice. And I think that that's a really, really beautiful thing. It's one of the reasons I think singing is just so gorgeous. Your emotions, your entire life, it's imprinted on your sound. And every sound is unique. That's why voice recognition also is it's such cool technology. Okay, but we're gonna go back because there was another line in there that I was like, wow, that's awesome. What was it?
Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you.
Oh, it was there, but I missed the line right before. What was it again?
Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you.
I think that line, maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I leave you. I think that I was thinking, oh, this seems contradictory. But I think that's talking about how somebody can be with you through thick and thin, and you can feel like you disappear at times, and that you just aren't as I mean, maybe in his case, he was touring with Beatles all the time, and she was having to follow after him. I don't know what the story for them and their relationship was, but I think it's possible to just feel so grateful for your partner following you and being there for you always, even when you can't be there for them in the same way. Oh, this song is beautiful. Like this is a marriage song if ever there was one. I know the Carpenters had some really good ones too, but this is real. This is real.
Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. Right me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you.
Ooh, I like the way the instruments are opening up here. Oh, I loved the way we had that slow down there, nice retardando, and then it picked back up. This song has had such beautiful ebbs and flows. I can't help but compare that to the ebbs and flows of life, the way that there's ups and downs, and that some people can be that rock through it all. Baby face. It is too. Guys, it's I have to say, going from 1 to 2 was tough, really tough in a lot of ways, and I'm so happy that I knew that I wanted to do that, and we just kind of had to make it through some of the tough times, and they have each other now, and we all have each other, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This life is beautiful, and this song reminds me of how beautiful it is. Dog too. If you're with me in live chat today, I want you to sound off about what it is or who it is that feels like that rock for you through all the ups and downs. Tell me. It's not always a family member. I think a lot of times it is, but sometimes it's an amazing friend. Sometimes it's a pet. Sometimes it's just great music. Like there's all kinds of things that can be that rock. Let me know what your rock is or who. To go on and on and on. That song is exactly what I needed to hear today, and I'm gonna be playing it so much. That is beautiful. What a fantastic suggestion, everyone. Woo! Woo, that is a song to live by. Wow. I'm gonna put up a playlist over here. I'm gonna put up a playlist of some more Beatles analysis in case you haven't seen that, and just some other songs that I feel like moved me so much that I love, love songs to live by. Thank you so much for this recommendation. May you fall more in love with music every day.